everyone? Happy SDCC week. Happy SDCC week. And we're not live from California. Sorry.
No.
What's going
not
on?
live from California.
What's going on, John? So our other friend Vince is almost done dancing. He'll be here soon. I hear he's performing right now, so should be here in a little bit. But yeah, we're hanging out here. Lots going on, but a lot of people popping in here early, so hopefully everyone's popping in and having some fun. J-Man, what's going on? Anna's here. Mock Guinness is here. David's hanging out with us. Ray Pops, Aaron, what's up? What's up? Pipsqueak Collectibles, thanks for congrats on the 7K. So we're at 7K finally. So a couple more people add their subscription. Don't stop. You know, it doesn't mean you can stop. We can add a couple more just in case, and we're there. But all kinds. Chase Chaser's here. Evelyn's here. Lauren's here. Corbear, what's up? Pop Funko UK's in the house. All kinds of great people. And then, of course, we got David, been a member for 4 months, and says, happy 4 months, happy 7K. So
there you go, Dave. Nice.
I don't get why those don't pop up on here yet. Like other super chats do.
They're getting there. You gotta.
They are integrating some other features. You can finally chat within here without having another pop up.
Yeah, they'll get there.
But I had that popped up on my other monitor, so I see it. I figured since I'm hosting, I need to see it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
So
what's up, Evelyn?
Yeah. What's going on? Thank you, Magma. I know. We can get Vince to 10K. We can get it. We can do it.
He's almost there.
Then you can get me to 10K. Come on. Just 3 more K. That's all. It could be like a weekend. I mean, Top Pops World. It would be like a weekend.
Yeah.
So, lots going on. We're starting to see a lot of talk with SDCC. We're seeing a lot of stuff from the con, which is kind of cool. You know, I love seeing that. Like, we're not there, so I love at least we can view from other people's eyes and view what's going on, what's happening.
We wanted to go. Whatnot offered us a slot in their party house.
Oh, so got the party house going on.
Yeah, we wanted to go. I wouldn't be able to take that much time off work, but Joanne and I were actually just talking about it. We think we might go next year.
Yeah,
possibly.
I think
we got to see how the move shakes out and everything, but maybe next year we'll try to swing.
Well, especially if you end up doing full-time content creating stuff and we're working on that, you know, if that becomes like dedication, I think you almost have to. Like if you miss out. Yeah.
I think you have to. Well, I mean, there's two sides to look at it because I get a lot of enjoyment out of the smaller cons and the smaller toy shows, kind of stuff that you do all the time. And I can make a video. I can make a video anywhere. I can go to a flea market. I can go to a toy show. Like I don't have to go to the big cons, but I would like to go to SDCC once. Although if I do go once, I do want to try to swing Fun Days into the experience too. Like I don't want to have to go.
Oh no, you have to that has to.
Yeah, I want the full experience. Like
that's why I was sad about New York Comic Con. I know you got to go to Fright Night and Jim got to go, but that's what the main reason that I was all right, I'm staying through Friday night.
But we can't worry about next year. We got tomorrow. Who's nervous for the drop tomorrow? Because I'm sweating in my shorts. I don't know how it's gonna go here, guys.
I mean, today there was a little hiccup with the site, and we'll talk about probably more when Vince comes.
I think.
But overall, it was pretty smooth.
We'll get into that later. I think some people tried to make a much bigger deal out of it than it needed to be. But I thought overall the site, I know I was in line for it said initially 22 minutes, and then all of a sudden it dropped down to 10, and then all of a sudden it dropped down to 2. And then I was able to go back in several times and get stuff.
Oh, yeah. I think there's always a few things. And I tell people, don't go after the shared stuff. If it's shared somewhere else, unless you live somewhere where you'll never be able to order it, go after the stuff that is con Funko Shop only stuff that is going to sell out. And there was only a few things that was. Most of the stuff that sold out was shared stuff, which of course they only get maybe allotment of
they did say Did you see? They did say there's a chance that some people could get con stickers.
That's
from
why
the
I think
shop.
that's the plus, right? Like,
yeah.
Who knows how they divvied up their stuff? And we've done that before. I've ordered stuff like a month afterwards and gotten con stickers before.
Yeah.
So you really don't know. I mean, in that one time they screwed up. All the FYE things were all con stickers.
Yeah. Michael Billington, don't be that freaked out. He said, after this morning, I'm traumatized. This morning was not that bad as far as the con drops go.
Oh, I guess I'd like to. I think I commented on someone else's comment on somewhere I commented, but they commented like, "Oh, I said you weren't there in New York Comic Con a few years ago, where the queue was 45 minutes, and then it turned out to be like an hour and a half, and then everything was sold out by the time you got through. You wasted like an hour and a half of your time." So
I know Chaser. I don't know what's going on with the rewinds. There was all this hype for the rewinds, and then they didn't drop. So.
You know what? I have those on the slides coming up today because I wanted to talk about some of the other ones they've launched, but also wondering, like, even at the con, I haven't seen that many people. I've seen some of the older rewinds, but like the ones that were like con specific too.
Yeah.
So I wonder if there was a delay at all.
And I'm really curious to see if that robot one has a chase, because that robot one is pretty cool.
So I have a question here. Oh, Gustavo saved 3 sodas to rip with us. You know what, Gustavo? Nice. I have 2 very special sodas to rip tonight.
Josh has got some heat. I don't really have anything too crazy. So, I don't have any San Diego Comic-Con sodas yet. So
I did get this guy from Hot Topic, but you're
he's
all
new.
Right. He's cool. He's newish. We actually did pull the chase on our live like a week or 2 ago, like when he first dropped.
Yeah.
But here's the real one we want to find.
I can't believe you got that one in your store.
So I went after work, and literally I go this one because really no one goes to this Hot Topic. It's literally in the mall that's like, it's the only like name brand store still left in that mall. I feel like it's one of those malls. It's kind of sketchy mall. But it's near work, and it's usually like my lunchtime like treat. Like I'll go over there, see what's on clearance, see what's on the shelves, and also they don't normally get sodas in.
Mm-hmm.
So they actually only got 6 of these. So 2 were gone when I went there. 4 left. I could only buy 2. Probably could have bought more. They probably wouldn't have cared I think at the end of the day. But I only bought 2. I was respectful of the 2 limit. Someone else might want to go in there and buy 2. Right. So all those kind of things. But
Randy said he got 2 at his store today. No chase though.
No chase. I'm wondering, like, so these ones. So he has the surfboard, right?
Mm-hmm.
How much of a difference is the weight?
Like, I mean, probably
noticeable. Like people can go there and be like, okay, this is the chase.
Right.
That's that's the only concern I have about buying them in store. But if you haven't got them online, go online. So
I also saw another comment that I wanted to grab really quick before it gets too far into the weeds. So Steven, actually, yes, Joanna did already start packing away some of my clothes. I just happened to wear, this is just like a random black shirt that I just grabbed today. I was the only one not wearing pink. We went to see the Barbie movie this evening, and everybody else,
you're in black.
I don't know why. I just grabbed a black shirt. It was just like the nearest, cleanest shirt. And everybody in the theater was rocking pink. And then Dave says, big question. Did John and Joanna get the 3-pack of the Fairly Odd Parents? I know she wanted it.
Yeah.
We were not successful on the drop, as I know most of you guys were not. So we're still on the hunt for it, but I don't think it's going to be like too challenging to get.
You know, it's such a weird one. I think it's going to be one of those ones that either it's going to be really challenging, or it's going to be so weird that it's challenging, and then all of a sudden, like, all these are available. Yeah. Like, oh, we found 10,000 of them because this company forgot about them.
Right.
Like, or they end up at one of those like really discount weird like outlet like Ollie or something like that. Yeah. Like where remember Stranger Things? Eddie, remember how he like just popped up, or the Black Panther, like the black light ones and stuff like that.
Eddie was showing up at Five Below.
So, and then
So Riley says, what were y'all's hauls from today? We got a lot of stuff. And somebody actually, before we get to our hauls, somebody asked, or somebody made a comment earlier in the stream. They said they were surprised at how much stuff didn't sell out. I'm actually surprised that some stuff did sell out. Like the Reptar soda sold out.
But it's shared.
It's shared, but at least it's sold out of Funko's stock.
Yeah,
right?
I'm not surprised.
But like if you look at last SDCC, how long was that Star-Lord soda only sold out like a month ago?
But it wasn't shared. It was only Funko Shop. So
Wasn't
they had all whatever an allotment.
I thought it was shared with somebody, but still that one didn't sell out for like 11 months.
I think Valkyrie was the only one that was shared. That
from
WonderCon, WonderCon. Like that's still probably on there, I bet.
But yeah, I mean, some stuff did sell out, and I was surprised. So I think there's a lot more hype for this year's con compared to last year, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so. So I'm gonna show this real quick because this is what they had at the Funko event, the poster, right, with all the things there. All the things that you can get, and what they do is like each day, they must have several of them because each day I don't know if they have like, it's like a whiteboard thing and they can cross them off like when they're gone for the day. So that's what they do at the cons. Right. I don't know what was left. One was already like, sometimes they already have them marked off because they're not even available. Right. They don't even get there or arrive. I think this con they did pretty well. I haven't heard any weird stories about shared stickers only, like WonderCon was a mess with the gelatinous cube. Both of them had shared stickers.
Well, I think we're finally out of the woods as far as like supply chain issues, and hopefully they don't have any sticker problems moving forward. So,
but also you could get a signing event with Brian today. Brian Mariotti. Is it last signing event?
Yeah, I was about to say this might be it if you're trying to get Brian's signature. So.
Okay, so I did you see what he was wearing today?
I did. It looked
like he was wearing like a hoodie underneath a suit jacket.
Yeah,
was it that cold in that convention center? Or
maybe
like,
I don't know.
I feel like San Diego is pretty hot, like outside. So it seemed like a lot to be wearing.
Oh yeah, Stephanie. We do not have a Meyer store around us, but I will say we've had an overwhelmingly amount of people reach out who do have that store near them.
Found them.
But yeah, nobody's been able to find it yet. So, but I appreciate everybody offering to look for us.
So I actually tweeted them, like thinking Myers might respond. I need to check because they haven't as of like earlier, but a lot of people have already replied to me. Like, oh yeah, like what's going on? Or I've been to my store, they know nothing. Like a lot of people are like, what's going on with this company? Like they know nothing about it. Like employees know nothing about it, all those kind of things. So
here's all the rewind figures. Now a bunch of people said Tristan showed them off in his video today.
He showed a couple, but he didn't show any of the Freddys. No Freddy.
They don't have them yet.
And also, this is the first time I've seen at a con that you could get into Funkoville and get to these places without having a time slot, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Because the Biddy Pop place has all the sodas. That Biddy Mart, like you don't even have to be in the line. So how happy would we have been if we were there and we could have just went over and grabbed sodas?
Well, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Does anybody else feel like this? I feel like rewinds kind of have more of a spotlight than sodas. Like they just threw the sodas with the biddies, but then the Blockbuster Rewind has a huge posters and big advertisement, a lot of marketing towards this brand new figure, which I think is kind of disrespectful to sodas. Like sodas are what people want for the most part. There's still some uncertainty. Like, are these Rewind figures limited in any way, or are they just made them and they're going to keep pumping them out? Like, are they limited? Like some of them, there's a question of like how many, if they have a chase or not.
Well, and I think almost all of them have had a chase so far.
Yeah.
Like these ones all on here do. No like thing about limited or not. Also, nothing about like they keep pumping them out. Like sodas was slow, and I guess maybe it was because the 2020 time they dropped, they started out. It was bad timing for supply chain stuff and everything like that. But these, man, they use design wise even been pumping out like crazy before they even know how they're gonna do or not. Like they just like all in.
And that's what I'm concerned about, because everybody, the pops are always going to sell. People want the pops. The sodas have been popular the last couple of years. Like I feel like we're still digesting biddy pops. We're still getting used to those and starting to collect those, and they're like, boom, have some rewind figures too.
Yeah. Now, do you think all these have con stickers, right? Like all the things that are con specific at least do. So they'll have the con sticker on them. I don't think like sodas. I haven't really heard too many people say I need that whatever Valkyrie soda with only the con sticker, or I need that. But at this time, no one has done that, and maybe that's why they felt like they didn't have to hide them behind the barrier of being at the Funko shop, or they needed to spread them out.
I think that's good, because I think the bottom line, I think the logic and the thinking behind that is people like the certain stickers, including myself, on a pop, because most people display their pops in box. So the box is part of the display. When it comes to sodas, I know there's plenty of people that do display their cans, but you're not going to display the figure inside the can. So pretty much everybody's displaying their sodas, unless you're like keeping one sealed for a long time. You're displaying your sodas out of can. So who cares about the sticker for the most part? I know some people try to charge more for the con sticker. Like I personally don't care. Like I don't think, maybe we have like 3 sodas with official con stickers. Like I don't care.
Unless it's limited to the con only or something weird like that. Like there is no, like even the biddies too. Like you're gonna open the biddies. Like
that's what, like Joanna and I were just talking about that for the biddies that are exclusive to the con. We're like, we're gonna rip these boxes open. So like, who cares about the con sticker? I'm actually more concerned that like some of these other products like biddies and the sodas, at least the stickers are smaller, but like I'm concerned about other Funko products getting regular size con stickers and giving people more opportunity to do sticker swaps, because they could just buy like the cheaper biddy pop at like $15, take that sticker off and put it on, like a Fairly Odd Parents 3-pack or something.
Oh yeah. I don't
know.
Yeah,
I'm with you, Norway. I'm with you. I right there on the rewind figures looking like Playmobil. The thing that's killing me is the fact that there's some of these Freddys that look so good. Like the designs, like the Camp Funko Freddy guy, like he looks great. The robot Freddy, like the superhero comic book hero, whatever he's called, that Freddy. Like some of these Freddys look so good. And I'm like, where was this genius in making the Freddy sodas? I mean, don't get me wrong, the Freddy sodas overall are good, but like, man, they could have knocked it out of the park if they used some of those designs.
But you know what? Like they do, but then they don't, because they don't look like Freddy to me. Like I'm only interested in the robot one, which we haven't seen anywhere yet. Like the Zord kind of looking like one. I want that one, but I haven't seen anyone actually have that one yet. Like I don't see it at the con. Didn't even see it in the Funko shop, even as a get notified. So some people are questioning, is that a con only one? Not what's going to go on. But then some of them look terrible. I say the new ones I saw, like Stay Puff, looked good. I thought he looked good. There was some other ones though.
I know,
awful.
Like
the
some
Dumb and Dumber
people,
ones look terrible.
I know Riley's excited for Back to the Future. I saw a bunch of people that were excited for the Back to the Future one.
I think unlike sodas, like a lot of us that collected sodas at the beginning just bought any of the sodas, really, like all of them. I think people are going to be very, very niche on these. Like you're going to get 1 or 2 that you really like.
And that's why I kind of like how Funko, at least like when they brought sodas out, they gave us like 2 at a time, then they gave us like 6 at a time, and then there was waves of like 8 to 10 at a time. And for the most part, they still kind of do that. They're just a little bit more frequent. And now I feel like they're like, what's the one, like Garfield just showed up on the Funko shop, and then we have the con drop, and then they're like, oh, Gurr's at Hot Topic. So they're not like official wave announcements. They're kind of just like pop-ups, and everybody just kind of picks and chooses what they want. But man, with these rewinds, they're like, hey, here's a Freddy in the Fun on the Run, and then boom, here's 50 more.
Yeah. Here's everyone, every different genre.
They're not allowing people to like ease into this figure because we don't know how well it's going to do. We don't know how receptive people are going to be to them. Like, they're a lot smaller than I thought. I think the packaging is cool, but once again, like, you're going to have to display it out of the packaging.
Are they? I think they'd be good in like a bookshelf where you put the
you put them in
one way, like a way you had your VHS tape and a little figure in front of it. But I think also at a point, I don't know. I think they're almost too close to sodas too.
Yeah, they're too close.
And there's no LE even at the start. So if you don't put an LE on to get started, like that's why sodas were successful at the beginning, right? Because they all had LE. It took them a while to gain some more success, and people like them. Well, these are just dumped out there, so I don't know.
And that's also why I'm a little concerned and hesitant before I jump in and buy one of these, because like, let's say Marvin the Martian, right? We got Marvin the Martian right here on our screen. Is this a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, or is this just a figure that they're selling at the con, but they're going to keep selling all year? So like, obviously, the concern with that is, obviously if you like something, like, go for it and buy it. But, in the back of my head, I'm always thinking like, all right, are these going to be valuable down the road to the point where if I don't buy it now, am I going to have to shell out a lot of money later? But if they're just going to pump these things out, they're not limited in any way, they're not exclusive to anything, then there's really no sense of urgency to buy any of these.
Yeah. And how long before they start showing up at retailers and start like these fit on shelves well. Like
I could see these definitely being, these are kind of like in the realm of Popsies a little bit to me. Like I could definitely see these on shelves at like Walmart, Target, maybe Meijer. We'll start getting all kinds of Funko stuff.
But okay, so you see the poster on your left, John. You see the one with the sodas and the biddies and all that. Notice all of them have this little sticker next to them that say con. Although not a single one over here when we look at this rewind has some kind of weird sticker that specifies it's a con. So I'm even worried about the Freddys that they're showing not even being con.
And that's what I'm thinking too. So Stephanie says, I think the top 2 rows of the rewinds are all the exclusives, which is weird. Like, all right, so some of these are exclusives and some of these aren't. So I don't know.
Now there was supposed to be one. I thought someone said like Huckleberry was only exclusive to the at the con, like the one Huckleberry, because there's 2 different Huckleberries. You think they would have done the poster like a little different? They could have done a little box around the con ones, like a little colored box in the background, or something. Yeah. But these are the ones that we saw on the site. Some of them, some weren't on the site, like the robot one, not on the Funko shop. So it's weird.
Okay. Randy says from Top Pop's video, the con exclusive had a con sticker on them. Okay. All right. Yeah. Good to know. Good to know. Never Asked says, did you see the Biddy single mystery packs? Yes. Those feel like overload on those might be imminent as well. They are pumping those out pretty quickly. The only reason I'm okay with them putting out a lot of those is because they're super small. They don't take up much space.
And they're relatively cheap. I have them later on, I think the price point and stuff, but Funko Games was there. No one's talking about that, on the Funko Games stuff.
Oh, this is cool. This enamel pin checklist.
So I like
all these pins at the con.
So I haven't seen anyone show these pins. I think I want to see someone with all of them.
Yeah, so there's a $7 a pop on a pin.
Yeah, so everyone has a pin that's there. So I wonder if they started giving them out today. Maybe they didn't give them out last night.
If anybody gets any extra like Freddy pins or proto pins,
I like the donut too.
Yeah, I'll be super happy to pay you guys for them because these are really cool. Like
I thought this was really cool. I saw this and I was like, this is. I'm guessing because some of the big companies backed out on having booths, like I think Marvel and stuff like that, like early on.
Marvel.
I think Funkoville could. That's why it's so big. But they had to plan this pretty far in advance because that's a big setup, like what they had set up there. So they went all in on this because they had a nice setup at New York Comic Con, but not anywhere near this size. So. Oh, several of the pins are LE500. That's cool. I could see that.
Yeah, I don't need the $7 a pop pin, but I would love a cute little Freddy pin because I got some of the pins they were handing out at New York Comic Con when we were in the booth. They were like just handing out pins, and some of them were really cool and really unique. And yeah, some of them are super limited.
Oh yeah. And
what's up, Jacob? You're not late.
Soda pins. Remember the soda pins?
The soda pins were cool. You know, it's crazy that little social media soda pin.
Yeah.
People charge like $200 for. It's insane. It's insane.
I can pass on a pin for that price. So.
Oh yeah. No, when I'm talking about like I'll pay you for a pin, like I'll give you like $20.
Yeah, I'll trade you something. Not
yeah.
Like, oh, okay. So LE numbers. So
yeah. So we got
all the LE pieces, right?
Yeah. Well, first off, we found out it's so funny. You know, I feel like, let's be real. I think Chris. I don't know if Chris is in here. I know he's like a hardcore rocks collector. I feel like Chris and like 3 other people, at least in our group chat, said they were going after the Jimi Hendrix. Now I feel like so many other people are gonna go after it just because it's LE 1500. Like,
yeah. I mean, everyone that can get into the Funko booth and it's available is going to buy it. Like,
yeah.
No. But like, I don't feel like we already had a Jimi Hendrix. Like, I don't know. I feel like this wasn't needed, but I'm surprised at the LE 1500 for that one. I get the Bubble Blossom and Buttercup. I think that's cool. That's 1,000, right? So
that's the only limited piece that we
most
need.
limited. The Flock Tony Tiger, I love. See, this is how cons should do it. Have a cool limited piece like this at the con, and then do a regular one that's available to everyone on the Funko.
Yeah, because that's perfect. Then you don't have to worry about like sticker swaps. Like when it's a completely different variant, it's perfect.
Gaio's is like that too. Diamond here, and then regular on the Funko shop.
I feel like, well, what's I can't see that sticker's too small. What is Gaia limited to? Is that 2,000?
I think she's 2,000. Yeah, I think Tony is 2,000 too.
I mean, I know there's some people who are very excited for Captain Planet Pops, but is Gaia like is that something that
I don't think it's going to be crazy value ever. I think it's probably going to be the most valuable Captain Planet Pop.
Yeah, but I mean, what are we going to talk for this one down the road? Like $40? Like I think this is going to be like a Crusaderette kind of situation where it's.
I think maybe a little more than that. Maybe because of the diamond collectors love their diamond.
Okay.
Stuff.
Yeah, fair enough.
So you're going to have that nostalgia. It's going to be the only limited piece from that set. That's what gets you, John. The limited piece from a set that you need, that anyone that's collecting that set goes after. An example is the one I had for a long time, and I sold it finally to someone. I decided to sell it. Someone really wanted it and got it, and it was like a $400 or $500 pop. It was the Once Upon a Time diamond. What's her name? The Apple. I don't remember her name. I can't. But I got it in a mystery box. I wasn't like, I'm never going to collect the set or anything like that. Once Upon a Time, it's not.
I think that's one that Joanna actually needs. I think she wants to collect those pops.
It is like, and it was like that $400 or $500. Like I was like, all right, I think okay, then it's time to give it up, kind of thing. You know, I had it for a while, and I was like, let me see if someone really wants it for their collection and needs it. But yeah, like those kind of things. I that's what I see. Is like Tony's going to be huge with the Ad Icon collectors. We know that. He's cool. He's surfing.
Was it Regina that you pulled?
Regina, yes.
Oh man, we need that one. That's crazy.
I've had that for a while. I put it out there, and then I ended up selling it at a show. I think.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Riley says been waiting years for Captain Planet Pop.
See, I think Captain Planet's been one of those ones. I'm surprised they didn't make a Captain Planet exclusive.
Yeah, why not like a
birthday box in San Diego Comic-Con, made out of recycled everything.
Yeah.
Like that would have been really cool. Like a fully recyclable, like everything it was made out of recyclable material, Captain Planet. That would have been that would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Other than that, Captain Planet's like, don't buy my pops. You're killing the environment.
Yeah, I agree. This obviously looks nothing like Jimi Hendrix. But...
I thought it was Prince. So the first time we saw it, I went, "Oh, look, it's a new Prince pop."
But it's a blacklight variant, so I mean, there's really no way I feel like to make it look like him without.
But even the regular pop didn't really look like him. I thought it was Prince. It looked so much like Prince at first.
Yeah, I feel like, well, if you look at this lineup, we have like Captain Planet is like a animated TV series. Tony's an ad icon. Powerpuff Girls is another animated TV series. Then you have Jimi Hendrix from the Rocks line. So kind of a weird lineup for limited pieces.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know how they choose, but they're all special too. They're like diamond black.
Yeah, they all have variants.
Kind of variant. And they all have the regular common variant, but Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup don't have a regular 3-pack, right?
Yeah, and I think until, or maybe they won't come out with a regular 3-pack of them. I think that's going to keep the value for this one pretty high.
Okay, so that's Oh, they had all the boxes. The rest of the last night, I saw them doing the Funkoville Visitor Center. They had the rest of the Fun on the Run boxes.
On the Run boxes, yeah.
But they were out pretty quick. So I don't know if they're just gone or every day they get a new shipment. Who knows?
I think they're still up on the Funko shop.
Well, the Batman. These are the exclusive ones. So.
Oh, these are the
Batman Robin ones.
Okay, the Batman Robin ones.
Yeah. So these
actually, speaking of that, if anybody has an extra reverse flash, Chase, since we didn't pull that one, I am on the hunt for that.
So we got the rewinds here. All of them say notify me. Like nothing.
Yeah.
Like it was. Why even drop them during the SDCC drop then? Like if you're not going to be available, why clutter up already
Joanna,
items on the
Joanna
page?
has a theory that these are all going to go live tomorrow during the Box of Fun. And it's going to mess people up because they're going to have to like scroll looking for the Box of Fun.
Well, hopefully the Box of Fun is like one thing and you choose your team and that's it. Like,
yeah.
Hopefully, I know they do this on purpose now. The whole like view details thing.
Yeah.
But I know they do it on purpose to slow people down from like clicking everything and going to check out. So, but that's the only thing I do kind of hate because especially like this shouldn't have said view details. It should have said notify, like not available or something like that. Like I clicked on one of them. I wanted to get one.
And if something sells out too, I noticed it still says view details. It doesn't say sold out. So you have to click on it, find out that you were too slow, and then go back. Oh, Jakob got the Fairly Odd Parents 3-pack. There you go. Nice. And the One Piece Goldie Roger poster. Nice.
And you know what? I'm actually surprised that one sold out a little bit.
Really?
Like I know it was a Funko Shop exclusive, but I didn't think people were after the posters. The big. I know people are One Piece fans and after those, but I was just surprised because I felt like the other poster for them has been around Funko, like Hollywood or Hot Topic for a while, and no one's gone after that. So
honestly, nothing surprised me. I don't hold any reservations or any opinions on the anime community. They go after what they go after. They throw down for what they want. Like you just sit there and I'll just stand back with my Star Wars and
believe value of like how quick some of those go.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Pop Asia stuff. The creepiest one of all pops for this San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah,
it's probably the Monkey Shriner here. That's some creepy stuff there. We got his teeth, man. His teeth alone.
Yeah,
and he's kind of in a clown Shriner outfit, like both. So is this like your ultimate fear here, John?
Yeah, if we pull this in a mystery box, I'm gonna have to like leave the house and burn the box. I don't know. Yeah, this is pretty creepy.
So tons of Pop Asia stuff. Have they always done this at San Diego? I know they've done it during summer, but have they always had that many during at San Diego Comic-Con?
I want to say no, but sometimes I feel like stuff just kind of slips through the cracks, especially like a year like this where they announced so much stuff between all the different types of products. So it really doesn't surprise me that there's more stuff from a obscure line showing up. But it makes sense. I mean, how much stuff was announced like last year and the year before at those Shanghai cons?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Like a lot of it was like announced somewhere else, but not here. Are these already out somewhere, or are they just? But they all have the San Diego Con sticker, this custom San Diego Con sticker, by the way. That's like different than all the Funko ones, I guess, the regular pops, but from the Funko shop and that. But like, there's a Blacklight Martian Manhunter, like that one. I haven't seen anything about. Right? Like nothing came out.
No, there's that one, and then there's another. Oh, the Blacklight Joker, which we already had a Blacklight Joker. So I guess was it the Blacklight Imperial Palace Joker? I think they made. The Martian Manhunter is cool though. I'm gonna have to rethink my my DC Blacklights because I still have a few of them, but
well, at least he makes sense. Like he's green. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. His glow is gonna be insane. So I'm pretty excited about that. So what's up, Darth Ginger? Good to see you in the house. And Lewis, have a fantastic night. We'll see you later. Good luck tomorrow if you're going after the box.
Yeah, craziness of the box going after. All right, what else we got here? Oh, so this was just about the site. All right, so I guess when Vince comes in, we can ask him about his experience with the site. But what was your experience this morning?
I mean, it wasn't bad. I mean, like most people, I mean, we were all like kind of freaking out and panicking in the group chats. But, I went on right at 9 o'clock and I got the error message for like 5 minutes, just like everybody else. So I was slightly panicking. But then when it came back, I mean, the only thing that really had sold out was the Gold D poster and the Fairly Odd Parents 3-pack, which I wasn't expecting to get one on the drop, so I really wasn't that concerned. I saw a lot of people really upset about it, and I understand because the Meyer store is in a very specific part of the country, which most people don't live near. But after that, I was able to go in. I made 3 separate orders because we have 3 addresses on file. So I'm gonna have to let our family members know that they have a box coming to their house. But it's because I wanted 3 shots at the Scuba Freddy soda chase. So I got that.
Do you think it'll still be there like tomorrow for like up to whatever?
It might be, but I got nervous. I got a little like FOMO, I guess, because when I saw that the Reptar soda sold out and the Tony the Tiger sold out. Well, Tony the Tiger sold out when I was making my first initial cart. Sold out in the cart, which I was kind of shocked.
Like I was surprised. I got everything I checked out with. Like nothing said sold out. But yeah, no, I got Fairly Odd. Like I knew not to go after that one on purpose.
Yeah, I avoided that. But we got most of the Freddys on this page. I did not get the Toucan Freddy. I don't know. Like I feel like that'll be around for a while. So if we really want that one, we can pick it up later. Definitely surprised that the Freddy Pez sold out.
Yeah, was it limited?
I think it was.
It has to have an LE number on it.
Yeah, I think it was, but I was just surprised. Like, did anybody in here get the Freddy Pez? Like, and are you actively collecting Funko Pez?
I mean, if people were collecting Funko Pez, that's the only thing they had to go after, and that was it.
True. I mean, but I got Freddy with the Loch Ness floaty. Love that one. I got the shirt. I actually got both shirts because I like both shirts. I got Proto. I didn't get the bowling Freddy trophy. It's cool, but I can't buy any more sports Freddys until they make a hockey one, just out of principle. I did get the Fun on the Run Freddy, and then I got a bunch of the Scooby Freddy sodas, and I got the Freddy Bitty Pops. So I think that's everything I got from this page. So
yeah,
1,500 pieces, Anna. That sounds right for some reason. You could be correct.
Yeah, and I could see that selling out then 1,500 because they had to have some at the con too. So
yeah, so if they only put up like 750 on the site, it's gonna sell out. But I don't see that as being like a flippable product. Like if you're gonna buy it, what does it retail? 15.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could sell it for $30 or $40 if people are willing to pay that.
Yeah, I think people that went after it are just like probably collectors of it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like that one, yeah, you don't have. I did actually get the Fun on the Run shirt, the one shirt. I ordered it earlier, got one in, and it got the wrong size. So they're sending me a new one, actually. So they're actually sending me a new one, luckily. But it was like ordered and it came in like earlier last week.
Nice.
But I haven't heard any hype about these 25th anniversary ones at all anymore. Like nothing. Like the Spider-Man that's here, it's cool, kind of cool looking. But
what do they call? Oh,
case or whatever.
What was the term? The throwback pop or what? They didn't have a term or something, or from the vault or whatever.
From the vault or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's another line that is only going to succeed if they do it very sporadically, and I also think they lose a lot of people with the packaging because. From what I heard, we've never got one in person, but from what I heard, the packaging is kind of flimsy, and it's not like you can't display it in the box.
I got it. You can't. Well, there's no way to show it off. Like I got the first like 2, and then I was like,
Funko's gotta be careful with the blind packaging products that they release. They
unless
can get away with it
involved.
They can get away with it with sodas because they're limited and they have chases. Well, most of them. But yeah, if they keep pumping out products that aren't displayable in their original packaging, they're gonna lose people. So
all right, let's see what's on the site right now. So add to cart. So all the toucan, the backpack.
The toucans never sell out. Like the toucans.
I still love the Freddy toucan. I think it looks
Freddy. So yeah, the Freddy toucan is cute. To be honest, I'm holding back on that Freddy because I gotta know. Like, is anybody else super scared for tomorrow? Like, there's been no leaks, nothing on eBay. I scoured the internet earlier. Like, we don't know anything about this box of fun tomorrow, and I'm super nervous. Like, I'm excited, but I'm also nervous. So.
All right, he's still limited to 1. I wanted to check because I was going to go.
Somebody,
oh wait, no.
Somebody said you could buy 6.
Oh, you can buy up to 12.
Oh, 12. Oh, now it's 12.
So if you want a couple more, I might actually go back and get a couple more in a little bit here. None of this has sold out. The weird pin Jurassic Park pin set. This was shared with Target. I didn't see it. I stopped at Target on my way home too. After Hot Topic, and I did not see any SDCC stuff, but it's sold out. All these are shared though, other than the Goldie poster. I don't think it's shared, and Gone is not shared too. Gone sold out pretty quick. I did check out with him.
So Wayne, I had a feeling that you would get 2 bowling Freddys, so I'm not surprised whatsoever. So we got every soda. I picked up a Darth Vader. Yeah. I got both of the Cobra Kai sodas. I got a Jessica Rabbit just because what the heck? I was like, that'll be fun to open, right? And then we got a Reptar. Tony sold out, but I just took your advice, Josh, and I just picked up some from Hot Topic online. Yeah,
grabbed 2 online. So that worked. I did that right after I bought one on here. I went on there, and then I went on FYE. Reptar had no limit. Like, I don't know what the limit was, but I bought 9, hoping for a sealed case, and then 3 extra and put a sealed case away.
I think that Reptar, I think it's going to be desirable, like that chase.
It's a lower number too. It's not like 15,000 or something. It's 9,500.
The only thing, this is my only gripe with and SDCC like overall, where I think we were missing that WonderCon actually had. We needed like a really low piece count soda, like something like 2,000 pieces, 3,000, 3,500. You know what?
We'll get that. Fun on the Run and Fun Days. We'll get a lot.
I hope so. I hope tomorrow night is crazy. Like, I hope people are posting and revealing.
I mean, if nothing else, tomorrow with the box alone, you're going to get 2 sodas.
Right.
They better make chases this time.
I hope they have chases. Yeah. I hope they don't go the lazy route. So,
yeah. I don't care if they just recolor them or turn them diamond or whatever. Really, at this point.
No, this is San Diego Comic-Con. Like, look, think of it this way. Funko has raised their price on sodas to $18. They've raised their price, so I'm gonna raise my standards of what I expect from them for chases. Like, if you're gonna expect me to throw down that extra $3, which I'm happy to do for any soda any day of the week, I'm fine with the $18 price tag. But give me a good chase. You know, give me something that's worth buying 3 or 4 or 5 cans of, because I think that's the dilemma that I see a lot of people running into. They're like, I like this soda, but I don't know if I'm going to buy 3 or 4 of them to get the chase. I'm just going to buy 1 or 2, and then I'm going to go on Mercari or eBay, whatnot, wherever, secondary market, to buy the chase, because then they can buy it for the price of like 3 or 4 sodas ripped. You know, people are now sacrificing, like, that $3 has made such a big difference that people are sacrificing the fun of ripping a soda and chase hunting for just being smart with their money and just saying, you know what, I don't get to rip it, I'm just going to go buy the open chase.
Yeah. I think also I was surprised Scooby-Doo didn't sell out. It's Funko Shop exclusive.
I was a little surprised by that as well. Yeah, the Scooby-Doo, it seemed like that had a lot of hype, but
I mean, Scooby-Doo usually does well, and it's an exclusive seller. They have a lot of
I think a lot of this stuff will sell tomorrow, because I think people are saving their money for the box of fun, and they'd rather get a box of fun than buy like 5 or 6 of these exclusives that, let's be real, if you're getting paid, let's say tomorrow is Friday, right? Like, I don't get paid tomorrow, but I do get paid on the 28th. If I wanted to wait and say, I'm just going to get the box of fun tomorrow, and I don't have any money left over to spend, but I will next paycheck, a week from now, if you gamble, some of this stuff might be available. Some of it won't. But some of this stuff probably will be available, so you can wait till next payday to pick it up, you know?
Oh, another weird one. This one, the question. I don't know much about the question from DC, but
I've heard of it.
But it's an eBay exclusive, by the way. eBay exclusive.
And they're selling it on Funko's site?
On eBay, they're selling it, but it will come on Funko site soon. You know that it always does.
Yeah, for sure. So there's a couple great comments here in the chat that I want to highlight really quick. So Riley, I do want to get to your question. Just give us a second here. So Cavaliers Robert says some of the non-piece count sodas have better chases, and yes, that's exactly like a huge thing. Like, if you can give us some really cool chases for these non-piece count sodas that go on clearance in some of these retail stores, or, you know, you can get, like, I know like Hot Topic is running some promotions on like 20% off, or they're doing like, I saw some, like the What If sodas are already marked down to $6.99 on Hot Topic for some of them. Like, they're clearing out these sodas because they're clearly not selling as well as the other ones.
Sodas on there. While I was checking out with the Tony the Tiger, I was like, why not grab some 50% off sodas?
Exactly. And U2 piece brings up another great point. I actually was not that upset about missing the Tony the Tiger on the Funko Shop for $18, because yes, I just picked up a bunch of them for only $15.90 from Hot Topic's website. Plus, I was able to stack the discount. So yeah, like, it's crazy that some of these shared sodas, like, check the retailer sites before you buy them on Funko.
Reptar's cheaper on FYE.
Yeah, I heard that. It was like 16,
which
it was
makes
like $16.90, right?
Yeah, makes no sense. And it's funny because I have this Gurr here. This Gurr is $17.90, but this Tony is $16.90.
Makes no sense.
Why? Like, why the con one? You think it would be more than the Hot Topic exclusive one? But
and then Tony Man. So we actually don't know what the sodas could be in the box of fun. We would assume that they are Freddy themed sodas, but they could be some more Space Ghosts. We really don't know anything about the 3 exclusive pops, which once again we can assume are Freddy's, but we don't know anything about the sodas either. I mean, it could be a Proto soda, it could be a like Proto the dog soda, it could be any number of things. So we don't know that.
It could be a Freddy, could not be a Freddy, could be a Space Ghost too. I don't know. Like,
yeah,
that's still the weirdest thing out of that box of.
I just hope whatever they are, they have a good chase. That's it. Just give me a good chase, and I'm a happy camper. I don't care about the character too much. But just no Jack Skellingtons. I think we're done with Jack Skellingtons. So here's Riley's comment that I really want to get to. He says, I know y'all are talking about SDCC, but while it's on my mind, did y'all see that the Hall H Ahsoka was given out at the last Fun on the Run stop? I know one of the guys that got it, and they deserved it. So, Josh, I'm sure you saw that.
Yeah, and they went to the all the stops at Fun on the Run, right? That's the family that went to every stop on Fun on the Run, and they gave them that. And yeah, I mean, they covered it all, they shared it all. They didn't get paid by Funko to do all this, and they did the whole time. And the other guys that were dressed as like always the front of the line and looked like scout, the scout uniform guys and stuff like that.
Yeah, they got Fun Days tickets. Right?
They got Fun Day passes. I mean, that's cool. I mean, if you're willing to spend 2 weeks doing that, I think that's cool.
I will say this: I saw some people that were upset that this level of prizes, because I mean that Hall H Ahsoka is like a $4,000 or $5,000 pop. So even though I completely agree, the people that were rewarded with these prizes definitely deserved it, I definitely feel bad for the people that went to the other stops and didn't get anything like this. I think if anything, they should have been giving out prizes the whole way.
Protos. Like I saw them giving out protos too. I saw Funko Kings. Yeah, they got a Demogorgon proto, which I would have loved. That's cool. Like I'm a Stranger Things collector, and it's one of the ones from last year, one of the glow ones, and like that kind of thing. Like they didn't do that at any other stops. But was it because Mike actually brought them and he does that kind of thing? Like
I don't know.
I don't know why rest of Funko didn't do that or think about that. But I know other stops said they ran out of shirts and hats and stuff like that between. But it seemed like San Diego Comic, like right the Tucson, right? The Tucson was the last stop. That was the one that they gave out a lot of stuff. And I get giving out the stuff to the people that went the whole trip. Like that's cool. But also
I think that
was given out.
I also think that sets a bad precedent, though, because if they do this again, like let's say they do this around early fall for New York Comic Con, which they might, or they just might do this every year leading up to San Diego Comic Con, like how many people are going to be following the bus? Because they're going to think in their head, like, all right, if I follow the bus for a week and a half, however long the Fun on the Run thing is, and there's a chance that I'll get like Fun Days tickets or a $5,000 Star Wars pop given to me at the end, like I think that kind of sets a
the funny thing is like that $5,000 Star Wars pop, we as collectors have set that price. To them it's a giveaway pop that they're already supposed to give away at another thing. Like it's not worth anything to like them, it's worth everything to like the community.
But they have to know that though, like they have to be aware of that. Like you're throwing out a $5,000 piece into the crowd, or you're handing it to a kid or whoever you're giving it to, it's fine. But like, I don't know. Like, I just think that there should have been equal opportunity. I'm not saying every stop should have had a Hall H Ahsoka. I'm just saying
protos. They give away everything.
Yeah, like some like a hat, T-shirt. You know, maybe a social media Freddy soda in there. Like, yeah, I just think that they could have just went throughout the line because the weather was hot. People were in line, like Nashville, people were in line the night before. I mean, you talk about dedicated Funko fanatics. People were waiting for a long time. So why not make their Funko experience like that tiny bit better by just giving them a little freebie, you know?
Yeah, I think, you know, the whole thought around it though, they're gonna like I wonder if they'll even do it again next year. Like I can see them like forget this, like we don't need to do
I think they should. I think it's one of the things like
good.
An event like this is what sets Funko apart from other companies, and it's a great marketing tool that's going to bring new collectors in. It's going to bring new people into the hobby. It's obviously going to sell more product. I think their biggest downfall with this event was just the box wasn't that strong. So if they make a stronger box that has cooler items with chases or
more variations,
more variations, like you're gonna create a lot of hype. So I think, and everybody who I talked to or at least heard from said they really liked the event. They had a lot of fun.
Do you think any of those other boxes will make it online somehow? Like I don't think they'll make it back to the warehouse though. I think they could just sell them out there to everyone, like at the con, and
I'm sure they'll sell out. Like San Diego Comic-Con, they said they're expecting like 2.5 million people in foot traffic between the 4.5 days. Like that's a lot of people.
And also, like, a lot of stuff isn't going on. Like a lot of things that normally would go on. So everyone's out on the floor, checking out. So a lot of the stuff isn't happening that normally would happen. So but yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. If they should do, like, I guess they can't really do a winter one unless they do it all, like,
unless they bundle up
south, or like they could go like Florida to like Texas, like keep south.
They just want you. You just want them to come to you. That's all you want.
I mean, they should. I mean, it would have been hot to wait in line here, and it would have been really busy.
I'm sure whatever Fun on the Run
in a Central Florida area, that's the thing too. It's like,
I'm sure whatever Fun on the Run tour they do, they'll completely avoid the East Coast.
Probably.
Desi Pop says, I think the last Fun on the Run stop was only an hour away from the Funko warehouse in Buckeye, which may explain why they had some pretty good giveaways. That's a good thought.
I mean, also it wasn't that far for California, like, to get it there and things like that. So some of the people that were at SDCC or like in California easily went over there as well too, I think. So, it's overall, it's I don't even think it's that far from like Vegas and that. So Vegas is about 4 hours from LA, and then so that's where a lot of the like Funko Hollywood, and I was thinking probably where Fun Maker Mike lives, right? Because he seems to be out of the Hollywood stuff in that area. So it probably was a 6-hour drive for him or something if he didn't fly.
Oh, probably. Yeah, I mean that's the other big thing that had to do with it. Like Mike Becker went out. When Mike Becker shows up, he's not going to give out T-shirts and keychains.
That's cool. He signed a lot of people's stuff. He
did, and that's one of the coolest things about following this company and loving their products, is because I don't see it with other companies. I mean, not that I follow other companies like to a T, but I mean, I don't think other companies, like their CEO is out there like on the front lines interviewing or interacting with fans and collectors, signing stuff and taking pictures. Like people don't really do that. Companies just sell, they just make a product, they sell it to their consumers, we buy it, we display it, we talk about it, and that's it. It's like it's a business, it's a transaction. A company doesn't see much value in going the extra mile, but that's why Funko is different. So yeah, box of fun tomorrow. Heck yes.
If you're wondering where the Myers, that's where they're located. Like all the little blue dots in the United States, that's where the locations are, by the way. That's like, I was like, oh, maybe my relatives in Ohio might be able to check it out, like, and see if there's any for me at one point. But like, I think Vince maybe. Look, does Vince have one around him?
He's probably on his way there right now.
He probably bought them all. Right, that's why there's none on the shelves.
Yeah.
Vince is stockpiling them, and they'll be on Vince's whatnot on Tuesday. Just watch. So that's all he'll have. Vince
is a big flipper now. That's all he cares about.
Family, that's what he's doing. He's not actually at a dance thing.
He's content out the window. He is 100% huge flipper. He's all about the money. Nothing else matters. Darth Ginger, yes, we did go to see Barbie this afternoon, early evening, and it was fantastic. It was also the first movie that Joanna and I have seen like on the first day it came out since Avengers Endgame. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, great movie. Highly encourage everybody to go check it out if you got some time.
So YouTube piece, Vince will hook you up for the low cost of $150 per 3-pack, I heard.
Oh yeah. He needs it. All those dance outfits are not cheap.
I know. I mean, you got to dance and then soccer and then.
Yeah. Steven, I am right there with you. I am like, I don't know how I'm going to sleep tonight. I am so nervous for tomorrow. I'm so excited for tomorrow. But the fact that a single employee has not leaked a crappy picture or a prototype.
That's awesome.
it is awesome. At the same time,
amazing.
it's like, what are we walking into tomorrow?
All right, are you joining me at 10 p.m.? I know Joanna's.
No, I'm not going to be able to.
You're not going to join me. We're
I
going to be hanging out.
I have to be on a ship at 5 a.m. on Saturday.
You can join me at 10. That's okay. You're used to that.
We are going live tomorrow. We're going live for the drop like we did last year.
Yeah, I saw that. Like, come hang out with me if you want. I'm going to go live for a little bit, at least an hour or so, to see what people start getting.
No, you're gonna have some fun because I'm sure they'll start revealing all the stuff they get from Fun Days. So
I mean, I just want to follow like the Twitter feed and like people start posting stuff, and we know several people that over post on social media, so we'll see a lot of that stuff. And then later that night, everyone has to go check out Whatnot and see what everything sells for on Whatnot right after.
Yeah, I'm just gonna issue my blanket like, please don't overpay. Like, I get it if you want something, but if you guys saw any of the videos we just dropped over the past few weeks, everything for the most part comes down in price. So if you're patient, you'll save money. I feel like we kind of repeat this every single year, but then people still go out and spend hundreds of dollars. So just please be mindful. You will be able to get most of these items for cheaper. You don't have to buy it this weekend and you'll be okay.
Yeah, so we'll go live at 10 p.m. because it's 7 p.m. is when Fun Days opens. So that's when it's supposed to start. So that's why I'm going live at 10 p.m. because there's not going to be any news before then. People will just be standing in line for 5 hours waiting to get into the con and sweaty and smelly and like trying to wait for this park because they're going to be waiting outside and waiting for this to stay in a park. At least I guess it's San Diego. It should be nicer, I bet.
Right.
But,
Yes, Evelyn, tomorrow the box is dropping at 12:30 p.m. Eastern, 9:30 a.m. Pacific.
All right, here's the debate. So on everything I've seen for Fun Day for the checkout stuff for the overall SDCC Camp Fun Day, so far it has said one of each item per person.
I think it means box. I wouldn't risk buying one.
Oh no! Last year people did, and they got them.
I wouldn't risk it because what if you buy one of each team and they all get canceled?
Well, the good part about that, first, you're probably going to take too long and it'll be too late anyways.
Right.
But the only plus about that would be that if one sells out, the other one would still be there. If nothing else during checkout, like if one sells out, maybe you'll end up with one by the end. But all right, so what theme are you going for?
Oh, lumberjacks, no question.
Lumberjacks.
What is that in Australian time, Steven? I have no idea. Is it 12 hour? It might be 12:30 a.m. Are we a 12-hour flip here?
Let's see if I have it. Here we go. Our little.
Oh man, we got to talk about those Freddy.
Yeah, but I like the Eagles. I think first.
It seems like the most popular team is the Proto Moa Wolves.
Yeah, I know that's funny, but I haven't seen anyone ever comment that on anything I've posted. Like it was voted on as most popular. I saw on Funko's vote thing, but you know what this wolf looks like? The Dustin Pop, where he went. He has the camp gear on. The wolf.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
It could be the same outfit from that.
A little bit.
But so, one mascot pop, 2 sodas, 3 other pops. 6,500 pieces. So times that times 4. That's how many Camp Fun Day boxes there should be.
26,000.
Yeah. So give or take a few thousand that they forget and they'll have at their warehouse sale.
Yeah.
But I love the box design. It's so fun looking. I'm wondering if the sodas fit up front and then the pops fit in the back. 4 pops.
You know what? I would not have too much faith in Funko right up until the Fun on the Run box.
I know, it was a great box.
They did such a good job.
Such a good box.
Barring like 5% error here, I'm like 95% confident that the sodas and your 4 pops will arrive in a box, hopefully undamaged.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're tired of dealing with like 2,000 complaints online.
If you were
afterwards.
Yeah. The other thing, though, if you're on the fence with buying this box or not, this is the best deal in town. Like at $100, this is an absolute steal. Like I'm still shocked that the price is as low as it is.
I mean, $18 a soda right now, so that's $36 alone.
Yeah.
4 pops. Nothing else is said to be in this box, which is kind of nice. Like,
but based on the last box at 105, which everybody was complaining about, which I understand it was a little bit overpriced, but I think people felt like it was overpriced because they weren't getting a lot of stuff they wanted to keep. But man, if we get 3 amazing Freddys that are fairly limited, like 4,000 pieces and less, I'm going to say that because there's a little bit more boxes, the highest count Freddy probably going to be like 4,500, 5,000 pieces. I could see them upping a little bit this year.
Yeah.
But hey, if they throw in some 1,000 piece, some 2,000 piece of some great Freddy characters attached to some fantastic licenses, like this is a great box.
I'm hoping, that they'll have some that are flops, of course, because you have to throw some in there that are flops.
Well, last year, really the only Freddys that were flops were the Squid Games ones. I mean, for the most part, there was other ones that maybe weren't like as attractive, like the Freddy Fresh or the G.I. Joe Freddys or the Motu Freddys, but people exactly, people still like them, and same thing with the Squid Game Freddys. Like people still like them, they want it.
So I'm so surprised if maybe they didn't know they were doing this as a theme till later on, that they didn't keep Russell for this theme. Like Russell would have been the perfect one for Camp Fun Days box. Maybe they'll have a different Russell for this, a blacklight Russell.
Don't do Russell again. I agree with you. It would have been perfect, but they don't think that far ahead. Like if last year's was Blacklight Battle, this year it's Camp Fun Days. I don't know. Let's say next year it's like underwater, like I don't know, scuba camp or I don't know, scuba summer. Or they come up with something like they don't think that far ahead,
Yeah. So how about if any of these were the Freddys that you got in that box? What would you?
Hunter Freddy is awesome, of course. I'm all about Star Wars. I'll be shocked if they can top last year's glow-in-the-dark Darth Maul Freddy. Like that was pretty amazing for Star Wars.
These are Chase Chasers concepts.
So of course, yeah, of course.
That
spooky Space Kook Freddy.
That's my favorite right there. That and then Indiana Jones Freddy would just be. I think that should happen this year.
It should happen. The only thing I'm concerned about, or I'm thinking logically, is that if anything that came out this year is going to be a Freddy in next year's box. Like sometimes it seems like they're a year behind. So I think Indiana Jones Freddy is something that's definitely going to happen, but I kind of see it happening next year. I don't know.
Yeah. I like the of course, Ranger Smith there.
That has to be a basic, the Camp Ranger Freddy. Like that has to be one of like the basic Freddys they throw in there.
Yeah, it should be pretty like high number. Like a lot of people could get it, something. But yeah, I'd love to see. He did a couple others. I think we're gonna get a Bigfoot Freddy.
Yeah, somebody said that in the chat earlier, and I highly agree. I would love to see a flocked Bigfoot Freddy be the second flocked Freddy pop ever. That would be amazing. So
yeah.
But yeah, Yondu is great. Star-Lord is great. Spider-Man 2099 Freddy would be incredible. That or Miles Morales. That would be amazing. Yeah, Freddy as Maverick. Unfortunately, they don't really do Top Gun or any sort of like Tom Cruise licensed collectibles. They're very tight knit. He does not like people.
Didn't he get something out recently, though? Like Interview with a Vampire? Didn't that happen?
Yeah. Interview with the Vampire Pops are coming. So that's
and that's his. Like he has to be in it. If he's not, that's weird.
Riley, if they're teasing Freddy Bigfoot, I am all for it. Bring it on. That would be beautiful. They've made so many Bigfoot pops. That seems like a slam dunk. They already have the mold. Just slap the head on there. Flock it, please. My only concern though is like don't give us like a blacklight Bigfoot Freddy and then like a flocked and then a non-flocked and then a glow. One with a marshmallow, one not with a marshmallow. Like, just give us one.
So I'm surprised. I'm so surprised this one didn't go in the box as one of the like upper Freddys. like the hiking Freddy that we see here. Like, how did that not go in that Camp Fun Days box? Like, I thought we'd get a s'mores Freddy, like where he's cooking the s'more. Maybe like just take the Bigfoot kind of mold, make a glow one.
They need this Freddy so they can make Funko Shop mystery boxes to move all the other stuff. So
yeah, Bigfoot soda would be great.
Bigfoot Freddy soda would be amazing.
Yeah, Bigfoot a 3-liter soda would be even better. There we go. So someone was talking about biddies. So we got lots of biddies, but these are the blind box biddies.
Yes.
Which, okay, so I think that was my one thing. So someone said, "Oh, you weren't going after the biddies," and I'm like, I don't know. I just don't feel like getting them all. And I think the part of it is a lot of them that you see. I think these are more fun. I think kids will love these. I think also, like, we would buy a whole box and start cracking them open on a live, you know, so kind of thing. So you get 36 packs for $107, or you get 6 for $17.99. You get 6 packs. That's kind of fun.
They probably
a
will
little
be
more than you would get in the little container thing.
Robert, there probably will be a Grogu Freddy. I have a feeling. I don't know why. I sense it in the Force. I have a feeling we're gonna get one Star Wars Freddy, and it's gonna be a Grogu Freddy. I actually kind of like these. They remind me a little bit of like Lego CMF figures, you know.
Little mini bag going on, and I think these will be fun. I think this makes it a little more fun than just seeing them already and having one mystery one. Like, these make it more fun to kind of collect and open and try to maybe do more trading. I
think these are more aimed at like kids. I feel like you put them in the stores and like, you know, if the kid is, you know, with the parent or guardian or whatever, and they're being good, like it's something easy they can go over and they can grab it and they can be like, here, you know, shut up, or thanks for being good in the store. Like now they have something little to open. Like I feel like that's the market for.
I think part of the market, but also the part of the market is me, because I'll buy a mystery mini that's sealed and trying to go for that like rarer one if there's a 172 or something like that. But I won't go buy the ones that are sitting at Five Below that I can see the figure of.
I hate those. Yeah, with the window.
Yeah, so that's the idea of the regular biddy pops to me. Most of them are like that to me. So these are the fun mystery mini style biddy pops. Like these fit that Yum brand, like the little toys that
like the Shopkins, the mini brands.
That's what I thought they were going after, and I'm surprised that they went with the other ones first. But
yeah. Somebody said stocking stuffers. Brenna, that's an amazing idea. These would be perfect stocking stuffers, 100%. And yes, Marvel CMF's Series 2 looks amazing. Can't wait.
So Down Under Collecting has been a member for 7 months, and he was taught by Professor Josh. So yeah.
Very nice.
Thank you, Stephen.
Did we miss anybody else's super chats?
Did I miss another one?
I'm just scrolling back here. No, I think you got them. You got them all. You got them all.
I have the other window up, so I can see them because they highlighted over there.
Perfect.
What was
What's up, DJ Mr. Todd? These are awesome. We got the Nightmare Before Christmas ones. These are cute.
I think I like the Marvel.
Marvel ones are good too. The only thing that's weirding me out though is this tripping up anybody? Like the way they're releasing them, but they're like it's like one character from one different Marvel line.
Like they don't want to the same thing all one line.
Yeah, like they did the same thing for Star Wars. Like
look at these. Look at they're all from different boxes.
It's like messing with me because like for the Star Wars, it was like some of them were blue box, some of them were black box, some of them were like sequel trilogies, some of them were.
They got a Disney Store logo one, Zero up there. They got
it's like tripping. So did they do that like because it's like more eye appealing to have all the different colors and not just like one line? But
I guess
I don't know. Just that weirded me out. That's like the only thing where I'm like, all right, how many waves of these biddies are we gonna have to buy to complete all the little sets? So,
okay, what do you think of these that came out?
The heck are these? Oh, these are the cards, right?
The card. So how much were these? Like 180 something for a box of them, right? Something like that. Like you get 36 packs of 8 cards. But so I saw these. I saw a couple people post them. My problem with them, they're lazy as can be.
Yeah.
These are like, I took the graphics off the pop box, put it on a sparkly background, and I'm done. Like, that's what I feel like.
This
These
is
were
not
like the NFTs look so good. Like whoever does the art on the
Yeah.
NFTs should do these cards, these upper deck cards.
Yeah, these are not for me. I love Marvel. I collected sports cards before I got into Funko a couple years later. I loved collecting cards, but yeah, this is just not for me.
This is the only reason someone's going to buy a box right here.
Because you can redeem it for an actual pop.
One pop redemption, and you have to buy a whole box.
But what's
only
the pop?
one pack inside the box has a pop redemption. Now you're guaranteed a pop redemption, which is nice, but you're not in NFT packs. You know, if you can't buy a box of NFT packs.
Right.
So, but what it doesn't even say what it is. I don't think how many.
It's an Eternals pop. Congratulations, you're getting an Eternals pop. Woo!
It's a custom upper deck Eternals pop.
Yeah.
But you know, these are the things that are going to go crazy. This card right here. Whoever had these.
Brenna, I saw that too. She said, I love how they're like one of one artworks and it's just glams of a pop. I've heard the term one of one so many times. Like, I don't even know what that means anymore. Like, everything is a one of one, I guess. But
John, this is my one of one ProfessorJosh hat. If you'd like to purchase for $5,000.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like, you know how people say like the word Grail is overused? I feel like the term one of one is now overused. But yeah, a huge opportunity, man. If they created some kind of like super cool Marvel line that you could only get if you bought these boxes, found this card, scratched the redemption, man, people would go nuts. But you would have to advertise just like what they do with NFTs, right?
Yeah.
With the NFTs, they show you the wave of redeemables, and then a couple weeks later we buy the packs and we do that. But yeah,
and then these are every day, I guess. If you bought a box, you get a promo card. First day was Spider-Man, second day is Black Panther. Tomorrow, who knows, it'll be this other Thor in a different background. These are just boring. They're boring cards. Like, there's no action to them. There's nothing to, like, oh, I'm going to add some glitter, some foil, make them shiny, whatever, gold. I've seen some of the different cards. I'm disappointed because I was really actually kind of excited for them because I like the NFTs. And I was, like, looking forward to these being really a cool, fun, like, collectible card that's Funko related. But I'm just disappointed. Like, bring out your guns when you're dropping something. Not
especially if you're charging like, you're not charging like $10 a pack here. You're charging, I think it was 190 from what I saw.
190, but that's a box. There's 30. There's like 24 or 36 packs in a box.
But
so you're like $8 a pack. $8 a pack, 8 cards.
But you said there's only one redemption card per box, not per pack, right?
Yeah.
So if you're charging somebody $190, I mean, you should be getting a pretty cool pop. Like,
I guess, you know, like the NFTs, you never know.
If it's cost them, like, all right, let's be real here. For to make a pop, like, obviously forget the R&D that goes into like designing the mold and all that, but like to make the physical item is probably like $1, like $2, like if that, like depending on how many units they make. Like, but if you're gonna put up a wall that like you can only guarantee yourself a redemption if you front this $190 for these cards that probably cost them like a penny to make, like each card, not even. I mean, look, there's no clever.
Maybe it's 20.
Yeah, there's no clever artwork that went into these cards. They're just like you said, they're just reprinting the box slams right on cardboard. So they're probably making like ridiculously huge profits off this box. So like
upper deck, good for them.
Like give us like a really cool pop that you could only get like, and then people are like, man, did you see that upper deck Marvel exclusive that's limited to only like 5,000 pieces that you can only get from the box? Like that would be insane, especially if they did like some really cool characters
And-
that they haven't made a lot of pops or a lot of variations of. Like that would be amazing.
And did you see the date on this card when it expires? May 31st, 2025. You have 2 years to claim your redemption pop. 2 years that could be. Are they going to send them out in 2025, like afterwards, like the NFTs 6 months later? So you'll have this pop in 2.5 years from now. Who knows? Who knows?
I don't know. I see a lot of people saying in the comments, definitely a missed opportunity, like good potential, and I agree 100%. Like they really could have knocked this out of the park, and they still could. If they do like a second wave, or if they, because we still don't know what the redemption pop is, right?
Yeah.
So they could still knock this out of the park, and they could come out with some kind of like 1500p, right? We haven't gotten like a really cool Kang the Conqueror pop yet, in my opinion. Like a comic book Kang the Conqueror pop would be so freaking cool. And if they made something like that,
it's gonna be like I feel like it's just going to be like a
Spider-Man,
a new box Spider-Man, or a new box like Iron Man, or something like that. Like what is number one in the line?
Justin said Photoshop on a phone could accomplish this.
Yeah.
Number one in the Marvel line was actually Thor.
So it'll be Thor. It'll be like, yay. I don't know. Just kind of disappointed.
Good attempt.
I guess. Oh, here's the one I was talking about, the eBay.
Oh, the question.
The question. He's on eBay. No, nothing too exciting about that.
I think they have to kind of steer clear, because like I don't know if you guys have seen what's happened with a lot of other NFTs. I think Funko is the only company who successfully still has NFTs that they're profiting off of. Almost every other company, I mean, if you guys know of any other companies in the chat, please let me know. But I've been hearing a lot of NFTs. People are flooding the market with them, trying to get some of their investment back because they're just plummeting in value.
Well, because the only benefit Funko has with their NFTs is the redeemables.
Right.
If they didn't have the redeemable piece, they wouldn't be there. Redeemable piece, I love. I mean, I sent a screenshot of my Hanna-Barbera collection so far. That's my luckiest set yet of them. Of course, they're the lower end of it, but then also I've been doing I've been trying to finally get my Stranger Things one finished. I have like a couple more epics to get out of that to finish at least one of them to get the Eddie. But those prices are crazy. Like epic cards are like $25, some of them. It's like they're almost getting to the point where they're almost as much as the legendary redemption, some of them. It's crazy.
Yeah, Funko. So yeah, they're succeeding because they give you a tangible product. Brenda says I think Hot Wheels is still good, but they also offer a physical redemption. I saw some of those. I was actually in Target like 6 months ago, and I saw on the back it
had
said
an NFT thing.
Redeem this, or it said scan this QR code, redeem this NFT for a chance to win. It had some really cool looking Batmobile or something. I was like, oh, that's pretty awesome,
Yeah, I think you have to have kind of that.
You know what's crazy? It's so funny though, because if you go back to our PopFourceOne streams, when we were first talking about NFTs, we were like, man, like people want physical stuff. They want to be able to touch it, hold it, feel it, put it on their shelf. We were definitely, I'm not gonna say we called it, but we definitely, I feel like we're in the camp of like, let's see how long these magical virtual NFTs last,
Well, I think the perfect thing is, I mean, that card, I think Funko sees the opportunity. I don't know if they'll have it, but if they do enough like really special cards, they did kick it off with Marvel, which was smart, like a big franchise. They didn't kick it off with My Little Pony or something like that. I think Marvel was a smart realm for them. Any Marvel very limited exclusive pop goes for a lot of money. We know that, and so that brings some hype there alone.
Marvel's just getting people warmed up for My Little Pony. Opening for My Little Pony.
Will it actually get to the point though where cards are worth things like a LeBron James triple letterman card? That is what Funko's hoping for. But it's funny, NFTs benefit Funko more because of the aftermarket. They still get a kickback of some of the fees that are sold, where these, they don't. If something sells for $5 million, they get zero back from it. If an NFT sells for $5,000, they get whatever back. The one of one NFT actually sells for a certain amount. So I don't know. But the hype around it can be real.
Right. Well, everybody in the chat, I'm curious. So with these cards, I know a lot of people said they're not really impressed or interested in buying the Marvel cards yet or at all. Would you buy them if there was a chance at, like, they show that Thor card, right? What if there was like a couple, like one out of every 10 boxes has a pack with a signed Chris Hemsworth, Thor card? Would that attract anybody, or would that,
I think it would. I think
if they had some
autograph,
in addition to the pop redemption.
Yeah, I think you have to have a mixture of stuff. Like, even if it's in every case, there was 2 autograph cards and 1 redemption card. Now, in the 36 packs, now that's a great pack break for anyone that does pack break things, I guess, on eBay, whatever, all the streaming platforms do pack break, and they make lots of money off of pack breaks. But the idea is that if you can guarantee in every box there's at least, like, and some of them could be autographs, could be like 1 of 500, but other autographs could be 1 of 10, 1 of 1, like George Lucas, like Star Wars autograph, 1 of 1. Like, imagine that, like, in there or something. You have
and like completely, like, because it's Upper Deck, it has like actual authentication backing it and everything. It's not just Brian Mariotti scribbling, like George Lucas or something.
Speaking of something crazy, so I was watching off tangent here a little bit, but I've been watching on HBO the whole McDonald's Monopoly game, like scandal that happened, and like all the security that went into the company that used to do the McDonald's, like all the redemptions for the McDonald's prizes and stuff like that. But the whole scandal that happened back in the day with McDonald's Monopoly and stuff. But that kind of thing makes me think of, like, these card companies. They have to have some security protocol for these, like, 1 of 1 triple Letterman cards, or the 1 of 1 ring card that was from Magic the Gathering. But what sucks is when someone pulls that, is that, like, set dead then. Like, like at a certain point, they pulled it. No one's gonna, like, pay crazy money. Now, you still have other things in there, of course, but that one makes everything hyped up and crazy.
So it seems like no overall. I see some people said they might, but most people said no, they would not buy them, even with the chance of the autographs. So pretty interesting. Randy specifically says no, because most boxes of sports cards have 2 or more auto cards plus patch or relic cards, but 2 per 10 boxes, not a chance. Okay, so more variants basically of something unique. I think the biggest thing is, like, I would buy it if I knew what the pop was. If I knew if they came out with a line of pops, like these 10 pops you can only redeem if you buy the box and you pull the redemption. That's it. So what's up, Sarah? So, Josh, I don't think you ever answered or said, what did you pick up today?
So what did I pick up? So let's go back and look at my, I took screenshots. So the first round I picked up, because I went back afterwards. Because, like I said, I don't go after shared things typically. Unless it's something I really want and, like, maybe worried about. But I grabbed Scooby-Doo. Tony the Tiger surfing. Tony Soda. Snorkel Freddy. Gone. I did get the Gone. I can't believe that was only $15 too, with a weird box.
Like that. I was wondering, like, it's technically a Pop Deluxe, kind of
like a super size. I think it said super size or something weird too. So, but I'm surprised it wasn't at least $20 or something. I mean, they had other pops that were that. Roger Rabbit soda, Rugrats soda. Those are what I got on the initial drop. I went back in and got some of the other Freddys and things that I didn't think would sell out right away. I got like the Nessie Freddy and the Mare Freddy and Proto Dog and things I wasn't worried about selling out on the initial drop.
Right.
And I did pick up some stuff here. So speaking of, if we want to like unbox a little live stuff here.
Oh, you got short round.
We got short round going on here. So we got short round. I went to GameStop too. So short round, we got Sesharami, I think. I figured Shannon watches this anime, so I figured I'd pick it up for her. But Glow in the Dark. This was at GameStop too.
Does it have a good glow? Did you try it out?
I haven't tried the glow. I hope it's more than just the little staff or sword or whatever. I'm afraid it might be just that. And then
Riley, I'm right there with you. Sodas are 18, but the ice cream head is only $15. Yeah, I'm right there with you. Oh, there you go. I know a lot of people were pretty excited for that.
It was at my Hot Topic, or not Hot Topic, but GameStop. Pretty easy to grab. I saw one way up on the shelf, and I asked the guy, like, is that the only one you have? He went around back and grabbed me another. So they just didn't put out all of them. So sometimes ask. Be unsure. But you want to rip open a Tony?
I do want to see a Tony. I'm very.
Who was going to rip sodas with us? Like someone said they were going to rip sodas at the same time.
Somebody in the chat. I'm
trying to remember.
It was early. It was early in the show.
Now these are interesting sealed. These are now sealed all the way. Like there is no opening anywhere. So I don't know if that's the new style they're going to go for.
And how much were they, by the way? Were they $15 or how much did they charge?
$16.90.
$16.90. Nice.
$16.90 and didn't have any kind of like discount I knew of. Like I have a $5
yeah, the rewards.
So I used my $5 rewards. But I did get the GUR sodas too. So
nice.
Now the GUR sodas are more than these, which make no sense. Right? Now, okay, I'm feeling too. This one does feel a little heavier. Maybe. Okay. It's hard to tell.
Yeah,
sometimes you can tell easily. So I'm worried about like in the store, like did the one person grab the really heavy one and was done with it and like left?
Yeah.
That's always what I worry about in store. That's why I sometimes like to buy them online, unless it's from a sealed case that they open up in store. But
Nicholas says I saw Chase Scooby. I'm curious. Did someone was it being sold or was it just being showed off? I'm curious what people are willing to pay for that. I'm sure right out of the gate, I'm sure it's something crazy. But
I saw someone post it. I think they're at Hollywood, right?
Yeah,
I think you can get them at Hollywood or HQ probably.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I used $30 in rewards at GameStop. I had sitting there.
Oh, there you go.
I got my $5 coupon. He's like, no, but you got enough points to get $30 in rewards. I'm like, all right,
take it.
All right. So we're going for the good Tony the Tiger.
And while Josh is ripping open his soda, guys, put in the chat what did you guys pick up from the drop today? If you grabbed anything.
All right.
You can probably feel right away.
I think, yeah, you can. I think you could feel right away. So sadly, I don't think this one is a chase.
Oh, it was Gustavo. Gustavo's ripping.
Gustavo. All right, Gustavo. Let's rip. Ready? But if nothing else, I don't have it yet. So
yeah, there you go.
He's cute. I love his little board shorts, like his little swimsuit. And look, his tail sticks out of his swimsuit. Look at that.
It's very cute.
He's cute. Now, are you okay with this being the retro Tony?
I'm not in love with it.
I think it fits this style though better. Like it fits a soda style better than the regular Tony would. Because he's already kind of like slimmer, kind of set up, you know.
He looks like Freddy's, or not Freddy. He looks like Tony's nephew or something.
You can throw Freddy head on him, and then he could be a Tony Freddy. All right. So let's see what the Pog looks like here.
So Nicholas said he decided to save some money for the box of fun, but he's going back for the Scuba Freddy. Yeah, it might still be available tomorrow.
Gustavo, let's see. Did you pull anything, Gustavo? Did you get a chase? You're opening some.
We got 2 Tony sodas today. Is the paint chipped on the neck seam for you too, Josh? Interesting.
It's not chipped, but I can see where the seam is. So I don't know. It's hard to see with this, but there you go. See how you can see the seam there, John? Like,
oh yeah,
yeah.
And then Darth Ginger had a $5 coupon at GameStop as well, so his Ghost Rider only cost him $9. That's a steal. Yeah, don't sleep on the GameStop rewards. GameStop rewards, hot cash, hot money.
Well, I earned hot cash. It's all digital now, by the way,
right.
Which I don't like because I used to be able to use it online and in store. That I'm probably the reason they did this. But I'm sure other people did it too.
Yeah.
All right. Can we get lucky with the other Tony? I don't know. I have a feeling someone walked away with the other one.
You never know.
With the chase right away. But like I said, if nothing else, he is a cute one.
Dennis got the 3-liter Darth Vader, Soda Freddy, Soda Reptar, and the Jessica Rabbit soda. There we go. I'm glad I'm not the only one who got the 3-liter Darth Vader. That thing's huge. Nah. What we get? Second Tony. Let's see it.
Ooh. Second Tony says hi. No board.
Says hello.
Hello. It's pretty much what he's doing. It's like just hi. It was a what's going on. Yeah, I had a feeling. Someone grabbed it, but you know what? I wanted to get him. I wanted to open them for the people on the live, for the people, for everyone.
I also got Young Leia as well. I had to get Young Leia. That was actually the first one I put in my cart, and I'm calling out PPG. I really am. We love PPG. We love HobbyDB, but I think they should move forward. And let me know if you guys agree with this. Same with you, Josh. I don't think any con prices, like con sales, should be put into PPG for the first 90 days.
Yeah, or at least maybe 30 days.
I think there's at least 30 days because like Young Leia con sticker is already showing up at $125. I just have issues with that because then everybody else who has that pop who's going to try to sell it, they're going to be like, hey, this is a $125 pop. You know, I want 130 or what, you know, I don't know. It just, the prices usually come down naturally, which is fine. But I just think it just kind of skews people's mindsets. For especially with the difference in con sticker and shared sticker, like I think they should let the market settle out, and then after 30 days is probably better. After the 30 days, say, hey,
I mean, 30 days I think gives it enough time to actually get the pops out too. Like people are getting them, people have purchased them, people have got theirs delivered.
Right.
If they bought them online, like I think 30 days for any kind of sale, kind of at least starts to even out. Now it takes a while for it to still, but like there is no FOMO hype like there is right now, probably.
Right.
I was going on to whatnot to see if there was like someone opening, like, look, someone's opening like Marvel cards, like the physical cards. Like, what are these going to go for? Like, people are, how much FOMO is going to be in that? But all right, Gustavo, did you pull any chases so far? Have you beat me at least?
Pipsqueak picked up all the sodas. Not surprised by that whatsoever. No. Freddy Biddies, Freddy Bus Driver, Swimming with Tube, Freddy Toucan, and then Proto 001 and Surfing Tony.
So
nice. One haul right there.
I was looking for at Target, and I did not see one yet. So I figured one would be pretty easy to find at Target. I was hoping.
People are paying $80 for rewinds on what? That's insane. Riley says people are paying $80 for rewinds.
Oh, they're gonna regret this. They're like,
that's gonna be instant buyer's remorse.
Yeah, that's when you're like, oh man.
So Antion, what happened to the rewind online? We got nothing. Yeah, they did not throw them up for whatever reason. So that's had everybody a little bit baffled. I heard there was some memes going around. Sparky says, I'm a bit late, but I did not, in fact, score a Fairly Odd Parents 3-pack. I'm sorry to hear that, Sparky, but you're not alone. Most of us are Fairly Odd Parents 3-pack lists.
MODOK was creepy.
MODOK was super creepy.
Short round is the way to go, Anna. Short round.
Yeah. Oh, second soda is a common. For Oh, Sparky got Proto the Pup. There we go. Now I want a Proto with the Pup soda. So we got we got him in Biddy form. We got him in Wobbler form. Now we have him in Pop form. Now let's go soda.
All right. I want to know. Oh, I was just going to look for one and stuff like that. It's just the one Target I stopped by, and they have a crappy selection anyway. So it's just near.
So we went to our Target the other night, right? I posted a picture because we found that Leonardo in Van.
Oh,
ride.
Yeah.
So we had to put that back because it was
not street dated, right?
It was street dated for the 23rd. But
someone else mentioned that problem with another pop recently.
Yeah, we put it back regardless because it was $39.99. It's $40 for a pop ride. Like, look, I get $25, $30, maybe even $35, but $40 for like a regular retailer. And this thing is tiny. This is smaller than the original Turtle Van. Like, I was really bummed. Like, $40 it's a lot for a pop ride.
But John, two of these together almost equal $40.
I know it makes no sense, but like when I was holding it, I was like, I don't feel like I'm getting $40 of value here. But I guess it's different with sodas because you have that chance of chase, so you can justify it. You're like, oh, whatever.
When you get the ice cream cone, no, that's worth $15. That's like that's worth $15 ice cream cone. Even.
Yeah, that's true, Brenna. I'm sure it'll go on sale, and then you can use your 5% red card and stuff. So,
all right, you guys want me to crack these two open too tonight?
Yeah, let's do it.
Dirt and dirt.
There's $40 right there. You got $40.
I know. I actually we got lucky with this. Our first two of them we got from Hot Topic. We actually pulled a perfect pull. So let's see if I can do that again. These actually was a sealed case, so it looked like a sealed case that no one has bought any from. Mm-hmm. But man, they're sealed. They're all being this like super sealed now. It must be whatever sealing them now just seals them all the way.
Right.
The new Hot Topic one. So, all right. So I do really like the chase. Have you seen the chase on this one, Don?
I've not.
All right. So hopefully we can pull it.
Show me. Wayne got Bowling Freddy, Proto, the Biddy Pops, 3-liter Vader, all the sodas, Surfing Tony, Scooby, Leia, 001, and the Dude. Man, that's a great haul right there. That's awesome.
All right. This one, you can tell pretty quick when you have him. But he is a pretty cute soda anyways. So this is definitely the common. So
we just found out that Randy regularly steals from Target. He says, here's how you beat Target if you know it's street dated. Just grab any other pop, scan it twice,
put it in the bag. No. We have proof.
Yeah. So apparently the rules are different for retired vets. He can do whatever he wants.
You know what? Like, at least he paid for it. Like, he didn't walk out.
Yeah, technically.
He didn't walk. It's just street dated. That's all.
Yeah, it's clever. He technically paid for it.
I mean, he's still paying the same price for it, unless he grabbed the Turtle Van and grabbed a regular pop.
That's what I was when I first saw the comment. I was like, I was just scanning one pop, and then he grabs the Turtle Van and says, close enough.
Close enough.
So thank you, Scarred God. He says, he or she says, you guys are doing an awesome job, even though down a man or two, highly entertaining. All right, well, we appreciate that.
I don't, man.
Vince is gone.
Bad for Vince. Actually, that's like he's stuck at like all day dance thing. Probably, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's their final competition tonight, though, or something. He said, right?
No excuses.
I don't know. Maybe he got involved in the dance number too.
Maybe they needed an emergency backup dancer. I said, Vince, you're in.
Vince, do it. All right.
Let's see. Soda Gur number 2.
Gur 2. Gur. All right. Gur 2 is a Gur.
Common 2.
So his chase is his mask taken off.
Interesting.
Underneath. So his mask, and it's cool because his mask kind of hangs by it. That's why you kind of know when you open it, like you'll feel a difference in him. I think the nice thing is, like, at least by like hand weight, I don't think people can tell the difference,
right?
Like, in the store. Like, that's what I always worry about in a store. if it's super easy to tell, then if there's 2 sodas gone, then you're probably not going to get it, kind of thing.
Right. So Dave, we did not go after the Mystery Grail double soda boxes tonight. Just with the box of fun tomorrow, I think they should have not dropped the Mystery Grail boxes tonight. I think that was a poor.
I think it was all the sodas we all have too, right? Like I didn't feel like there was anything that I would have went after anyway. It's like, oh, I need that. So like there wasn't any chance of anything I needed.
I'm also a little bitter, I guess, because we pulled the unnumbered soda in our last round from them. So, which we still have to give away. I still have to run the generator for that. We'll probably do that tomorrow. But yeah, since we did that, we pulled that unnumbered soda from them last time. I think we might sit out a few rounds until we'll buy them again. They're good boxes, but might sit out.
Yeah, I mean, for what you like, for everything else we're buying this week, though, is like that's a second thought box kind of thing.
Yeah.
There was though. I think it's interesting. Is Marty now a Grail, like a premium Grail soda? What is Marty up to? Marty McFly.
What? Marty's a Grail now?
He's on there like top hits of 500 boxes. So if you're doing that as a top hit of 500 bucks,
Marty from Back to the Future is not like a $50 soda.
Is he that?
Oh my gosh, you're right. I didn't even see him right there. So it's Lotso, Shredder and Skeleton Freddy. Those are Grails. Like I'm not gonna disagree with you there. But oh my gosh, Marty McFly and Lotso were the other 2 hits. I saw the Lotso, but man, that is why would you buy a box for 2 sodas when you could probably buy that Marty chase for like $40?
I know.
Oh, he's 85 now?
Yeah, I think it's gone up. I thought I remember seeing it at like 65, 70. Now it's 85. So
wow. Okay.
If you have a Marty, keep a hold of it for a little bit.
Good for Marty.
How much is Lotso going for now?
I thought Lotso was like $50-$60, but maybe that one's gone up too. Yeah, Marty McFly soda is 85 smackers.
So we got like what Shredder's like 150, 125 to 50, I think. Skeleton's about 200. So
Lotso was 80. All right, Lotso.
All right, so $80 sodas. Okay, they went up a little.
All right,
that's good. That's good for the soda market. I like to see it.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I felt like so many have gone down that shouldn't have gone down.
Yeah. It's definitely going to become more common that you end up with an unnumbered soda in the Mystery Grail soda boxes with more unlimited sodas getting dropped all the time. Yes, unfortunately, Steven, that you are probably correct. So, which I don't mind if it's like once in a while. I'm just worried that like if we buy a lot of soda boxes, like I don't mind buying a lot of their regular Mystery Grail boxes because they're fun to open or whatever, but I just don't want to buy a lot of Mystery Grail soda boxes and just pull like a lot of unnumbered sodas because then that's not fun for us. But
it's a lot of giveaways for you.
It's a lot of giveaways. I mean, I stand by what I said. If they keep sending us unnumbered sodas, we'll keep giving them away. It's just I don't want to get to the point where we don't or where we can't support them anymore because there's just so many unnumbered sodas in their boxes.
Yeah. So. Who haven't we seen we haven't seen a big soda box from like Ralphie's in a while too.
I think we'll start seeing a lot of stuff after the con, like after everybody gets their con stock.
Yeah.
Where a lot of people will use, anything that starts to look like a Grail or any like soda chase that is worth a lot. They'll use it as top hits in the mystery boxes. That's how they do it every year.
Yeah. I feel also like I was surprised that some of the big boxes that did drop this week, though. We were talking about that with Boom
Oh my God. Boom Loot. What were they thinking?
$50 box or something.
Is that still available? I wouldn't even be surprised. Like $650 the week of the con. Plus, I love Boom Loot, but that was one of their weakest boxes that I've seen in a long time. Like
for that price point.
For that price point. Yeah. I mean, there were some beautiful pops in there, but like, why would you spend if you're going to spend $650 on a mystery box?
Most of those.
It's because the top hit is like $2,000 and you never see it. But like when you can buy most of the pops with that $650, why would you buy the box? Even if it's like stuff that's hard to find, I'll still keep Well, not that I have a lot of $650 lying around, but I'll still keep that $650 that I might have spent and just wait and try to go find one of those pops. So, yeah.
And it's almost 11 o'clock, John.
It's insane. I'm super nervous. I saw a bunch of people in the chat say they were super nervous for tomorrow's Box of Fun drop. I will tell you guys that we will be live, so we can cry or we can celebrate together or we can do both. I don't know what's going to happen, but we will be live starting at 11 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. So we're going to be doing some giveaways, hanging out with you guys, and just kind of doing like a pregame, like tailgate leading up to the drop. We'll see how the drop goes. And then we can all, I guess, hope that the Freddy's and the stuff in the box is cool.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, if it's $100, I'm not too worried about it. You know, like we just dropped $100 on the Fun on the Run, $105 on the Fun on the Run boxes, and they're okay. I mean, kind of fun, different stuff. It was worth the amount, so I think $100 is still going to be worth it either way.
Anthony says either way, $100 will be spent. Yes, $100 will be spent. We're gonna try to get
more than $100 will be spent. I'm guessing.
Yeah, because we have our home address and we have our business address, so we're gonna try to get 2 boxes.
Another family address and your dog's address.
Everybody's address, work address or whatever. Yeah. If I don't get it, I'm spending $100 on sodas to cope. Probably I'll just buy all the Freddy scuba.
I mean, that's like 6 sodas, so that's all you get.
Not even. Yeah.
That's the sad thing to think about it, though. Like, it's not really that much.
That's what I'm saying. This box is a steal. So if anybody's like not sure on price, man, just buy it because it's gonna sell out. How fast do you think it's gonna sell out? 5 minutes, 3 minutes?
Depending on how the Funko shop works, it might take 10 minutes for it to sell out, but you'll be in the queue. You'll be in the queue, and then if you're in the queue beyond, like after the first 2 minutes, then you're in trouble, kind of thing, probably. You know. But I'd say if you have people to try for it, have multiple people try. Doesn't hurt. Like different devices too. Like I feel like sometimes like a phone goes faster than the computer. I don't know. Different networks if you're in different areas.
Yeah, I think Wi-Fi has a lot to do with it. Yeah, your internet speed. So Justin says 2-hour queue. Dennis says it's going to sell out in 15 minutes. Nick says it's going to sell out in 4.5 minutes. Wayne says it's going to sell out in 15 seconds. Wayne, I don't know what bots you've been hanging out with, but God, I hope it doesn't sell out in 15 seconds. That's terrible.
Hope you all got us a bot then, Wayne. Everyone needs a bot.
Pigeon has to work all day. I'm so sorry to hear that, Pigeon. That's terrible. I think a lot of people have to work.
It's at noon, so it's a weird. I feel like it's a weird drop time, right?
Well, it's lunchtime on the East Coast. West Coast, it's like
9 at least.
Mid-morning bagel time. I don't know.
I mean, I wonder if like the reasoning behind noon when their normal drops are at 12:30. It'd be funny if they drop something at 12:30 too. Like they still have a regular.
Mess everybody up. Drop like a super fire, like limited piece that everybody's like, "Oh my god!" And I got to like pick one.
Where'd this come from? Some kind of chase one piece pop that no one was expecting.
Yes, 12:30, Riley. 12:30 p.m.
It's
Funko
cool.
Not requiring people to be signed in with their Funko account means the boys will win tomorrow. I'm guessing the bots will win tomorrow. It's at 12:30. Yes, 11:30 Central Time.
You want to be there refreshing at noon though, and click.
9:30
for 30 minutes.
a.m. Pacific. I believe it's 10:30 a.m. Mountain Time or Wasatch Time or whatever time zone that is in between the Central and West Coast.
So. Yeah, it's Mountain.
Yeah.
So, all right, what else do you got going on, John? You got tomorrow. You're gonna live famine or fail feast famine.
Yeah, we got the live tomorrow. I don't know what we're gonna do for our video for Saturday, so that's TBD. We dropped a lot of videos. We dropped a video Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week. So a lot of content at the beginning of the week. We'll see what happens this weekend. We're actually having 2 of our patrons over tomorrow night for dinner. So we're going to get to meet them in person for the first time, which is pretty awesome. And then we might do an auction Saturday night. I don't know. Just like a small soda auction because we just got in like 3 massive soda collections. So we might do that Saturday night. But I have to work on Saturday all day. So then it'll be late. It'll be like 8, 9 o'clock at night if we do it. So
it's like if everyone fails at getting the box of fun.
Yeah.
Forward to that kind of thing.
Yeah, like let's all cheer up and maybe pull some chases or something. I don't know. We'll see. But for tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern, we'll be live. We actually have some Freddy giveaways that we're going to be doing to get everybody pumped up and excited about the box of fun. And I think that's all we have for the foreseeable future. If you guys haven't seen, we just dropped our next challenge over on Instagram. So we're giving away a SDCC Barbosa, Cursed Barbosa with Monkey. Really cool pop from 2016 San Diego Comic-Con. So if you guys want to break out some of your San Diego Comic-Con exclusives from your collection and put together a fun reel, there's only, I think, like only 10 people that have entered so far. So I know there's some people that said already they don't have a San Diego Comic-Con soda or they don't have a San Diego Comic-Con con sticker pop. So I think you have a very high chance at winning. It's a $95 pop too, so you have a very high chance.
You're letting people use shared, not just con sticker, shared sticker.
You gotta follow the rules of the prompt. I made it as generic as possible, but still San Diego Comic-Con themed. So you're gonna have to work for it a little bit. I mean, we're not just giving away a $95 pop. Like you gotta work. You gotta give me a little bit. You gotta be a little bit creative. You gotta work for it a little bit. So. And that challenge will go through Wednesday night. So
you won't get your stuff from Funko by then. So don't count if you're waiting for it.
You might. If you're in Texas, you might.
You can get shared stuff before, though. There's plenty of things at the stores, everyone. If you're looking for a shared con pop, and you can find some really cheap older SDCC pops that no one cares about if you need a con sticker.
So that does not include Fun on the Run. That's specifically San Diego Comic-Con. But that's all we got for right now.
All right. Well, Vince isn't here, but I'll do events. So we got videos coming up. I don't know what we're going to do for Saturday because we've been traveling all week. So you'll see. They probably already have it planned for Saturday. But they did drop a video today. So they dropped a video. If you did not see that today, I think it was a Funky Pop mystery box, if I'm right.
Something like that.
I remember right. They also have a auction. They're back to doing auction because I think he skipped this week because they were traveling and doing other stuff. But auction on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern. So if you want to go hang out, be doing some fun, low-risk mystery boxes and chatting and hanging out with everyone. I don't know if they have anything else coming up, a live or anything like that coming up, but that's all I have for events. And then for us, I am doing a live. Maybe Shannon will come hang out with me too at 10 p.m. I thought it'd be fun to watch some of the news roll in with people and be excited about it and talk about it. So we'll keep an eye on like Twitter and Instagram, and anyone can share links and stuff like that they see. We can talk about what's being shown and be excited about things and be jealous of people getting things at Fun Day that we may never get or may have to pay lots of money to get, but don't spend too much money on them. And then Saturday, Soda Saturday's coming up. We'll have some fun sodas to open for that. And then a bunch of mystery boxes. I got a bunch of mystery boxes coming up next week. So a lot of mystery grails and other stuff happening and going on. And then a Wednesday auction. It will be a fun one. It will be pops, and then also soda mystery boxes will be buy it now. So there'll be a kind of mixture for a little bit of for everyone, because we won't have an auction the following week. So
nice,
yeah.
And hey, congrats again on 7K. I think it's stuck for the most part, hopefully.
And in honor of Vince, you know what? We had a great night. So, you know what? Everyone, thanks for coming out, hanging out with us. We had a great time. I'm sure we'll plan a 7K live coming up here soon that we'll celebrate for our like monthly live stream and everything for everyone. So thanks everyone for all the support and hanging out with us tonight, having some fun. Good luck everyone tomorrow. I know it'll be either frustrating or exciting. I know it's exciting to share with everyone that you got a box, but also remember those that didn't get a box. They're very sad and lonely, and so so think about that too. So all that great stuff. But I'm glad. I think a lot of people got a lot of stuff on the drop today. It was, and you still want to find stuff. There's a lot of things out there. Don't overpay everyone for a con sticker and all that good stuff. But anything else, John?
No, I think that's it.
All right. Well, everyone have a great night. Thanks for coming out this Thursday night, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow too. Yeah.